I'll either tweak it or I'll just try something else. But I'm gonna try tweaking it before I just abandon it totally. So I did a show last May called Refresh Your Lifestyle, and it got great responses because on the show we talked about all of the different ways that we can refresh. So what ways do you all think that you can refresh your lifestyle? Like your job. Anybody else can think of any other ways when you can just hit that refresh button? Eating healthier, yes.
Yoga.
Yoga, yes. And it took me a while to get used to yoga. I had too much energy for yoga. I was looking around at people like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, you really want me to stand here like a tree? Really? So, but it took me, what I learned from yoga is I had to calm my inner self before I could do yoga. So, yes, thanks for bringing yoga up because I struggled through yoga. And so, any other ways? Because I'm travel, one of my favorite things to do. My favorite things to do. My goal is to travel at least 4 times a year. I did that once and it was awesome. So that is my goal is to just travel and see the world. Any other ways?
Just to be kind to yourself and allow yourself or give yourself permission to do those things that you really want to do.
Yes, absolutely. And also your credit, you're getting your finances in order because that's where I am because I could tear them all up. I'm telling you, I would tear them all up. I know one day I got to work, I was on my lunch hour, I came back with all my bags. And I said, man, I wonder if my bank card is as tight as my feet. Because I've been swiping this thing all day. Just assuming you got an endless amount of money in there, right? But there are so many ways where you can refresh your lifestyle. You can go get their education. You can try a new hairstyle. I did. Just trying to step outside of your comfort zone because, sometimes that will help us not become so stuck and feeling, life is stale. Even with your relationships, people get married and you just get to a place where you get so used to each other that you don't even want to do anything or try anything new. But you have to find creative ways to, just make sure you're refreshing your lifestyle. But in order to do that, you have to recognize the power of your mind. A lot of people are stuck simply because they are just negative in their own thoughts. You probably will hear this throughout the day. A lot of people will, they'll talk about how they overcame, the things, whether the struggle with eating healthy or getting your money together. But we will talk ourselves out of something just as quick as we thought the idea before we can even try to get a plan. Oh no, this is not going to work. What if I fail? People are going to talk about me. My coworkers not going to like me, but they don't like you anyway most of the time. So, give them something to talk about. But we have to realize that this is our life to live, and to me it would just feel awkward if I did not give myself the pleasure of living it the way that I want to live. So what I did was I came up with a model because these are the things that I had to do to grow. And trust me, when I tell y'all this story about me and my supervisor, I'm telling you, it was a growth experience. But I have what I call the 5-step Excel model. So you might want to write the word Excel, but write it down lengthwise on the paper and with the E, X, write it going down. I'm going to share this quick story. I've been at my current job for about 12 years. I've been in the federal government now for 25. And I remember about 4 years ago, I've been fighting for a promotion that I felt I deserved. I built the position. I was hired to build the position. I built the position, got everything together. But then guess what happened? A new supervisor came in. She decided, I'm not going to even look at what you created. I'm just going to do it this way. And I'm like, wow, I taught in Business 101 that you at least analyze the environment first and then see. But she just came in, so I was immediately resistant. So for 4 years, this lady, we bad. It was Union bad. It was to the point where she moved my seat. Like I'm in the kindergarten. Like really? So you moved like I had to move up closer to the supervisor because it was. Trust me, it was bad, y'all. And I think what she was trying to do was push me out of my position because she liked to be in a place where she can control her employees, but she couldn't control me. I was good at what I did, but there was one thing that was holding me back. Can anyone guess what that one thing was holding me back?
You.
My attitude. It wasn't my mouth. It wasn't my it wasn't my mouth. That, well, you know what, I'm lying. That too. But my attitude was holding me back. So one day I just got tired of fighting. I got tired of fighting for a job that I was already doing. For the, I wanted the promotion for a job that I was already doing. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna stop fighting. I'm just gonna take what I can learn from this job and just leverage it to my career. So you want me to take this briefing skills technique course? Sure, I'll do that. You want me to take this writing class? No problem. I stopped resisting. So in January, I was promoted to that position that I've been fighting for 4 years. And I haven't changed. It was just I started looking at things. I started accepting the situation for what it was. So for the Excel model, I want you to write these things down. I don't have time to go into them in full detail. But the first E is for, let me cue up my sometimes in order to just kind of get past the things in your mind, the first E is for expose what holds you back. Whether it's your fear of crowds, some people actually feel guilty because they have children. So you want to expose what holds you back. Now I use the X for examine. So I had to use the second letter of the word. Just examine the possibilities of what you desire. I've already saw myself on Oprah, and I saw myself on talking to Michael Basin, and I actually got the opportunity to present my first book on the Michael Basin Live Tour in 2008. I examined that possibility. The C is for create your own opportunities. This is what we've done here. You want a platform? Create it. Just create your own opportunities. The E is expect greatness. Expect to be great. Just expect to do well, and that way your mind, you always hear this phrase, your thoughts become words and words become actions. So expect that greatness, and it will happen. And then the L is for live life on your own terms. And I'm going to end with that because that is so important. If you are not happy, how in the world are you going to make others around you happy? So with that, I'm going to close out, and I'm Kay Lowry Moore, the Lifestyle Refresh Strategist, and it's been great talking to you guys today. Enjoy.
All right. This is for Kay Lowry Moore. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your strength and experience and your hope for everyone. Did you enjoy this presentation? Yeah. I really think that there's a lot. There's probably too many people. I'm sorry. There's so much you can gain from everyone's experience, everyone's testimony, everyone's life story. I mean, there's just so much information. And the thing is, you never know who needs to hear what. That's the thing. So it's like you can't and you shouldn't hold back because you may be doing an injustice to those who have a need for what you have to offer. And we're not necessarily supposed to know. I mean, of course, if you do an event designed for a certain demographic, but you're not supposed to know who you're there to help, but just to give the help and let God do the watering and let someone else, do whatever they have to do. But it's by design. So thank you so much again for coming.
Thank you, because you're the reason why I decided to do this. I remember you told me that. You said you have a story and you need to share it. So thank you.
Well, I appreciate you remembering that and sharing that with our audience. And for those of you at home, remember, there's always someone there watching what you do the way that you do it. So keep doing it. Once again, Kay Lowry Moore.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So, what we're going to do now, we have a gentleman coming up, but before he comes up, I want to give everyone an opportunity for a break. We have sponsors, and we want our sponsors to get a chance to pay the bills, as they say. For us, it's going to be a bathroom break. I know we're sitting here, and we have a lot of information, so I don't want to make you sit through all this stuff, and you're like, I want to go to the bathroom. I need to smoke a cigarette. Well, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I do have to use the bathroom from time to time. So if we could take a 5-minute break, folks. If you need to use the restroom, grab something to drink out in the lobby, please do so, and please come right back because we've got lots more to pour in to you with none other than Professor Darius Wise. So the wise decisions are waiting on you.